To do with my hair. It is very long. So I put it back. Right? I put it back after my shower. Put it behind my ears, slicked it back so I looked like a grandpa, you know. My dad called me Slick. I feel like that's what my name would actually be if this is the person I was. Or like Chip. Or like I don't know what would my name be. Type down in chat what not my name would be if I pulled up on you looking like this. What would happen? Just like full on coming at it. Mind you, I do look like this most of the time because I have a hat on and I just slick my hair back. Not like slick it back, but I just like put it back, put my hat on. Comes out like this. Hold on. Originally, this is what my hair was supposed to look like tonight. But I was told I look like a Backstreet Boy. I don't know if I want that for me. I don't know if I want to be Backstreet Boyness. I mean, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. But hey. I don't know. Ooh, this is a jam. Yeah! Exactly. We're dance partying. This is the Dance Party Podcast. Welcome. You've made it to the Dance Party Podcast. Oh my god. Yeah, that's never gonna. If you were here for that, you were here for that. There'll probably be clips of this eventually. Listen, I didn't know what to expect from today. Quite honestly. This is a bop, though. In all honesty. This is just non-copyright music on Spotify. I found a little playlist that I can kind of play while we're doing the cast and everything. But just listen to this bop, dude. Ooh, in the fade, though. In the fade, bro. Oh, my God. Damn, that's just crazy. That was pretty good. I will give that a good, solid 8 out of 10, my guy. That was a bop. Ooh, now we got some smooth jazz. Feels good to be back on the podcast, honestly. My ass, I don't know why I decided to I flaked out on the last podcast. I don't know why I did. I shouldn't have, but I did. It is what it is. And I kind of got in and I really wasn't feeling it. And either way, if I'm going into a podcast and I'm just not feeling it, I feel like at that point, if I come into a podcast and I'm not even vibing, I don't know why I would just leave that energy. I'm sorry, I need to change the vibe of this guy right here. I need you at purple, Please, sir. Thank you. Or maybe blue. Should we do blue? We can do blue. Let's do blue tonight. Sorry. No phone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So sorry. But I don't think you guys can really notice that. I got this mouse pad thinking it was going to be like really aesthetically pleasing. And like I figured like as like a little desk accent it would look pretty cool. It's a nice mouse pad, don't get me wrong. But when I have this other camera over here, the opening one. Hey cousin, what's up? Hey Sarah. But I thought this mouse pad was gonna be like a little bit more, not brighter, but I thought it was gonna show up more on the camera, and it like barely shows up on the camera. Like you can probably see it here. Kind of just came on. It's purple. Yeah, you can kind of see it on this camera. The one that I'm using right now is it's a little bit of a better quality camera than the face cam I usually use. But I just expected it to show up more consistently without me having to use a different camera. It's okay. It's totally fine. Red, blue, green, purple. There we go. I don't know what it is with me and purple recently. Purple, I've been absolutely obsessed with purple. Like, purple lighting, to me, it's the bee's knees, as they say. But yeah, it's like, I don't know, purple's just super cool. Blue and purple blue has always been my favorite color, i.e. the color of my room. It's cool, but now that I have a podcast set up, not exactly the most easily aesthetically changing as I'd like it to be. I mean, like, I could totally put up backdrops and everything. Blue walls are just hard. They're just hard to work with. But anyway, blue and purple have been awesome. What are your guys' favorite color? I know my mom's favorite color. I don't think I know Sarah's favorite color. I don't think I know Sarah's favorite color. I know I don't know Art's favorite color. So, Art, if you're watching, I'm sorry. My dad said he doesn't have a favorite color, which I think is a lie. But he also might be telling the truth because he's just weird like that. Who else? Marcus's favorite color is green. Mom's favorite color is also green. Sarah, if you're still here, drop your favorite color in chat. And if Art is also there, even if he isn't there, ask him what his favorite color is. Excuse me, oh my gosh. But yeah, lots of cool stuff and things and such. Purple, though. I mean, you just gotta mix red and blue together, and it makes purple. When I thought it was the coolest shit, when we were doing like lighting practice and like lighting work at school, because I was in, for those who don't know, which most of you, if you're watching this later, you're probably not going to, but I went to a vocational school, which is a trade school instead of like a traditional high school. And I was in a course called Entertainment Technology, and Entertainment Technology has everything to do with, like, the entertainment industry. So, like, anywhere from, like, camera work to lighting to, you know, anything like that. Purple. Aunt Sherry said she likes the color unicorn. Does she mean rainbow? Pretty sure she mean rainbow. You mean rainbow, Aunt Sherry? You probably mean rainbow. Hi, son. Love you. Yes, green. And Art is blue, just like you. Aw, Art. We're twinsies. Aw. Yay. But yeah, when we were doing lighting work, we literally, like, it's the simplest shit. Like I just said, you mix red and blue to make fucking purple. We put one red light on one side, one blue light on the other side, and it made the coolest fucking effect I've ever seen in terms of lighting. And it's still my favorite kind of trippiness, because you get the outer layers purple, but then there's still red and blue in there. Like, so what it does is, because you have two lights from each side at the same angle, right, to a single person, right? Say there's a person with two different lights on either side of them, right in front of them, and they're standing dead center in the middle of it, right? So the two lights, red and blue, are shining at each other, two different sides, not directly in front, at two different sides, right? So they clash, mix, they create this purple aura effect, but because there's a split of red and blue, right, on the two different angles, it also casts two different color shadows, one that is blue and one that is red. So you still have a blue shadow and a red shadow behind your middle figure. When you make the purple with those two lights, it goes around, right? And then you have the two in the back. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. Like, it's really simple. It's really simple. Like, it's two lights with they're called gels, but they're literally just like, think of like a see-through colored divider for a binder in front of a light. And it was the Aunt Shishi. Aunt Shishi. You mean Aunt Shushy? Oh, Aunt Sherry said you're a unicorn. No, you're a unicorn. Don't question my lifestyle choices. I can be a unicorn if I want to. And you can't do anything about it. But yeah. How do you think they just, like, thought about, like, unicorns? Like, how do you think unicorns just, like, came about? Because, like, yeah, I know, like, so as far as I know, the first time that I remember hearing about, like, ancient things in terms of, like, any mythical horse entity was in Greek and Roman mythology with the Pegasus, right? That was the flying horse. But where did unicorns come in? Where did they get the horn from? Where do you, like, did the horse get, like a, was there, like, a horse one day that just had, like, an abnormal bone growth out of its forehead? Or was it like somebody shot an arrow and it stuck out of its like, I don't want to think about the gruesome stuff that could have happened and ended up that way, but, like, how do you come around to a horse with a horn sticking out of its forehead? And in some cases it has wings, other cases it doesn't. But it also has like, I mean, some unicorns, you know, you got like pink, right? Other unicorns, you got like a rainbow mane. Shit's crazy. But where do you come up with that? Like, where do you get that from organically? Like, did it said from Zeus? That's what I just said. But that's the Pegasus. A Pegasus is a horse that can fly. Not necessarily a unicorn. Because Pegasus did not have a unicorn horn. So where did the unicorn come from? You know what? I'm going to look it up. I have the internet right in front of me. Where did the unicorn come from? The unicorn appeared in early Mesopotamian artworks. Excuse me. And it also was referred to in the ancient myths of India and China. The earliest description in Greek literature of a single-horned Greek whatever that says. I'm sorry. There's an asterisk, and I'm not even going to attempt it. Animal was by the historian Ctesias. She's saying Greek mythology. Yeah, I know Greek mythology. Yeah, it says here that it was Greek mythology. I didn't think it was, because I always thought that Pegasus had or Pegasus. Is it Pegasi or Pegasus? Peggies? Anyway. Hi, Dea. Madison wants to see Tot. Well, Tot is outside shredding the gnar on my gnarly skateboard. So he's currently unavailable for visitation, unfortunately. But good job, Aunt Sherry. You beat me in the knowledge round. That's crazy, though. Fucking unicorns, man. Oh, I have some news. I am fine. I got my second round COVID shot. When did I get it? I got it on the 19th. It's now the 30th, and I'm A-okay. I was apparently I was supposed to feel like shit the day afterwards. It didn't happen. I'm still hanging. I didn't have any headache. I didn't have a headache. I didn't have like chills. I didn't have a fever. I wasn't tired. I was actually up pretty late on Saturday the day after, because I had it on Friday at 4. And then I was supposed to feel like shit on Saturday, and that didn't end up happening. And then Sunday rolled around, and I still didn't, nothing was going on. I was fine. I didn't, nothing, and I'm still. So, I didn't die yet. We'll see if I die from the vaccine. I don't know. They poked me right here with the needle, and the second time my arm started like blinking with a red dot. It only does it like in really dark rooms, but if I like look at it, it like blinks. I occasionally see a black car around the corner from my house, kind of just like chilling, kind of rides by sometimes. But that's that was a normal side effect. That was the only side effect. So, Yeah, it was crazy. Our Wi-Fi actually went out the other day, and I was looking through the Wi-Fi networks, and it was like, oh man, what did it say? It was like, definitely not FBI. Pretty sure that's what it was. I tried to use it, but it was locked. I actually got the password though. It was the last 3 digits to my social. It's crazy, right? But yeah, crazy things. But anyway, I heard it was stimmy season for everybody. How's everybody's stimmy feeling? The good old stimulus, i.e. the stimmy. Good old stimmy. What did you guys spend your stimmy on? Did you save it? Did you go to the mall and blow it? Did you put it in your car? What'd you do? Did you buy a copious amount of drugs and go on a bender with 3 hookers? Maybe 4? Maybe you got that extra 600 from your kid. You got like 2,000 sitting in the bank, and you're just like, you know what? I can get a babysitter. I'm gonna pick me up 3, slightly below mid-range women from the inner city, and then we're gonna go find below and have a good old time. That's what the stimmy does to you. It just does that to you. It's alright. It's okay. The stimmy gets to your head. I haven't gotten my stimmy, so I don't think I was eligible for it. But yeah. But here's something crazy that I heard about. I kind of brushed past a little bit, but I have a question for you guys. Sorry, Sherry stole my phone. You're fine. I have a question for you guys. So, there's a lot of like controversy and stuff going around about the 2 different. Well, now there's 3 different vaccines, if I'm not mistaken. There's the Pfizer vaccine, Moderna vaccine, and the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. The Johnson & Johnson is the most recent. Moderna and Pfizer pretty much came out right around the same time, if not the same time. So those are the 2 that Pfizer is supposed to be the best. Moderna, pretty much the same as Pfizer. Has the same whatever. It has like, I think, a lower or like a higher chance of like asymptomatic symptoms or whatever it is, but Pfizer has like 95% success rate. And the Moderna and Pfizer are pretty much the same one. Pfizer was just the one with the most potential like after effects. I got the Pfizer one. I'm A-okay. Some people did, some people don't. You're different. It depends on it genuinely depends on your body's health at the time. Shit. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. So sorry. I had to take my casserole out of the oven. No, I had to pee. Unfortunately, I played that off like I was attending to important business, but no. Duty was calling. So there's the Moderna, the Pfizer, and the Johnson & Johnson vaccine that is coming out, or has come out. But there's a lot of controversy surrounding the Johnson & Johnson vaccine because I'm not actually sure. There's just been problems with the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Okay. So, all right. So there's just a really high likelihood of you having the potential adverse reactions to the vaccine itself. So in terms of like the injection site itself, people have reported that it was very painful. 49% of people said that it was very painful after the fact of them getting the shot. 39% of people after the Johnson & Johnson vaccine had a headache, and 38% had heavy fatigue. And those were the most common the most common reactions to the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. And I don't know. If I'm being completely honest, if I had the choice to choose, I would have chose the one that I got. But the problem is, when it comes to these vaccines, you kind of get what you get. You can't necessarily choose the dose that you're going to get. So I just so happened to get a batch of Pfizer. Some people just so happen to get a batch of Moderna. Some people, get Johnson & Johnson. You can't predict nor schedule according to what the truck is going to bring to the vaccination sites, because in all seriousness, you can't have a bunch of health workers telling people what vaccines are going to be in the truck that are coming, because everybody's going to want the good ones. Well, not the good ones, but like everybody's going to want to get the one with the least amount, and like you can't just produce this one. Like there has to be multiple. Like it's not feasible for just one company to produce all of the vaccines for these people all at once. For the entirety of the United States, we have 3 companies now: Johnson & Johnson, Pfizer, and Moderna. Those are the 3 candidates right now, as far as I know, for the the production of these vaccines. Or they are the 3 distributors and everything of these 3 vaccines. If there was only one of those, I don't think as many people as there are getting vaccinated would be getting vaccinated at all. I don't believe that there would be the ability to vaccinate people at the rate that they are at this point, with only one vaccine. And the reason that I bring this up is because people have been talking about the fact that they kind of want to be able to choose what dose they get. And I mean, it's a fair point. Like, I want to know what is going in my body, just as much as the next guy, or girl, whatever. You get what I'm saying. Everybody wants to know what they're getting plunged into their arm, through a needle. And if I could choose the best one, I definitely would. But in all fairness, it shouldn't be. I don't want to say it shouldn't be that fair, but it is fair to kind of divvy it up like a raffle. Not necessarily like a raffle, because I'm sure that some of the healthcare workers know which vaccines are coming in when. Can they disclose that information to the public? Probably not. It's just a sticky situation, because are you going to tell people, hey, these vaccines are coming here, these vaccines are coming here, these are the times that we're going to use these ones, you get to choose whatever, and then have the Pfizer days completely booked, or the Johnson & Johnson completely booked, and Moderna and Pfizer are completely off. So everybody's getting Johnson & Johnson, or everybody's getting Moderna, or everybody's getting Pfizer, and then there's these two other vaccines that just aren't getting used. And then because people are using just this one vaccine is going to get used up way faster than if you're systematically just going down the line, Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and then back to the top and resetting the order. Because you have to give these vaccine companies time, because if you don't give them time, there's going to be no safety at all. That 95%, the 95% success rate with Pfizer, if they don't have time, which they didn't in the first place, they had to get these vaccines out in a year. But if you don't give them time now, while all they're doing is producing these vaccines, the production value is going to be way less. The quality is going to be way less. I'm in the middle of talking about something. I am in the middle of talking about something. No, I was just in the middle of saying something. Please. I was just in the middle of saying something. Don't look disappointed, you interrupted me! Nate is on the podcast. Hi, Nate. How are you tonight? Good.
Love being on podcast.
Yeah?
Just up here for a little bit.
Okay. So, what do you think about the vaccines and stuff that we're supposed to be getting for COVID?
Maybe we have to take them?
Do you think we have to take them?
What?
Because it is an option. You can say no and you can say yes. It is your choice, right?
Can take the vaccine.
Right. So you as a person, you can say yes and you can say no, right?
Mm-hmm. Is it the
but
shots?
Yes. But you would say yes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you say yes?
Because it's better for us to get the vaccine so we can play.
Yeah. You're right. Because you want to go see your friends and stuff, right?
Yeah. I want to have play dates. But I only can go to Henry's house. I only can go to Henry's house. Or Stella's house. Because the house is right by.
Right by the school, right?
Yeah.
What about Henry's house?
His house is right by mine.
I know it's right by ours. But what about Chip?
Don't know where his house is. It's on Riverton, but I don't know his house number.
Okay.
So if the grown-ups are done getting the vaccines, that means my friends and my old friends can get the vaccines.
Yep. But the kids can't get vaccines yet.
I know.
You gotta be 18 or older, or I think it's 16 and older to get the vaccine.
When you're grown up.
Yep.
So when we grow up, I want to be Spider-Man, and I don't know what he wants to be.
Maybe what?
I don't know.
What do you think? What do you think Henry would want to be? You think? Well, what do you think I want to be?
Spider-Man.
I told you, I already am Spider-Man. We talked about this. We talked about this already. But I can't tell them that. Come on. Anyway. No, I want to be I want to do movies and stuff.
But you have to get that job. You have to get that job. But you work at Target.
I don't work at Target anymore.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I told you this. I work at a new job.
What job?
I work in a big room with a bunch of like tools and stuff in it. And I do some cleaning sometimes. Like I clean the bathrooms and the kitchen, and I vacuum the offices, and then I go into the back and I organize and I make deliveries and stuff.
You want to be a mailman?
I'm not a mailman. No, I don't want to be a mailman. I'm a helper right now. I help people. If they ask me to do something, I will help.
You're also a podcaster.
I am also a podcaster.
Because you learned about podcasts.
I did learn about podcasts. Well, you don't really...
phone.
Huh?
On your phone.
Uh-uh.
Yeah.
I went to school to learn about this stuff.
Okay.
I learned all this stuff in school.
Okay. But I'm going to go back down.
You're going to go back down already?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.
Now you can turn the camera back.
Goodbye.
Bye. I'm going to go.
This guy. He thinks I think he thinks that like this is his podcast sometimes. Like I feel like he like full well believes that like this is his podcast. And it to some people it is. To some people that watch this podcast, it 100% is. But just saying. Damn, he just like threw me the fuck off. He was just like, "All right, I'm going now." Okay. But yeah, vaccines are crazy, man. Vaccines are crazy. I genuinely kind of like thought I was gonna feel like crap the next day, but I just like kept at it. I didn't really like sit down at all or like let my body rest or anything like that. I didn't like beat the shit out of myself, but I was up walking around doing stuff and just going about my day, normal Saturday, just chilling, and I had plenty of energy. I wasn't really drowsy at all. Just kept drinking. I took some ibuprofen in the morning just in case. And that was good. But I would definitely, I would highly suggest and highly recommend looking into the pros and cons of getting the vaccine. And make your own educated decision. Do you want to get it? Do you want to not get it? Because all we're really waiting for at this point is like herd immunity. It's what happens with pretty much everything else. The only problem is, even if you get COVID, you're not necessarily immune to it. Because you can 100% get it again after you've already had it, and keep getting it. So it's not like a one and done type thing. So yeah, do a little research. Get them fingers typing. Read some articles, watch some videos, educational videos, not opinionated videos, on genuine pros and cons from a genuine source. Stay away from opinions, which is stay away from other people's objective opinions. Stay away from people's opinions. Consider objective opinions on things, but mainly consider the upfront facts that you find on your own doing your research, because don't just take my word for it. Don't take anybody's word that comes on the podcast in terms of like just a normal bystander. Now, if I get like a scientist on here to talk about it, obviously take their word because they're a professional. Take professional advice. Well, take professional facts first, then objective opinions, then opinions. But your opinion, your objective opinion, objective keyword comes first. So make sure that you educate yourself, get some facts, get some knowledge, make an educated decision, whether or not you want to get get the old vaccination, But yeah. I did not expect to see Aunt Cherry on the podcast tonight. How are you? My lovely aunt. If you're still there, I'm not sure. Oh. Nice. All right, it's time. I've been really practicing, man. That's one thing I want to learn. I want to learn how to do like consistently good O's. Let's see. Is this what the podcast is going to be? This is probably what the podcast is going to end up being at some point. It's just going to be me smoking on live on YouTube. Just hanging out. We have a special guest coming downtown, straight from work, in the attic, in the studio, with the MoosePackPodcast, yet again, on the Tuesday, 7:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have your co-host, Marcus Van Horn.
Hey. Yeah, I was watching the podcast while getting my shower. I was listening to it.
Good.
Getting my gabagoo. And brought some snackies.
Give him over this massive thing of fucking Chips Ahoy cookies. Oh my god. This is like 2 of the normal trays that you usually get.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take 4 cookies. 'Cause I'm fat. One of them fell in half. Alright. Alright. Brother, sister, Sammy. What's up, Sam? How you feeling? No, but seriously, how you doing? I'm glad to hear you're back in chat again. Hey, Chris. Chris is here. Haha, now your mom knows you vape. Yeah, I do vape. Yeah, bro. What? Exactly. Chris, when are you coming back to work, man?
Sam, when are you not having COVID? Sam, did you do that trick I sent you?
She said better, much better.
Did you do that trick that I sent you?
Text Marcus whether or not you did that thing.
I'm in chat, so I mean, you can just type in chat.
Or type in chat.
But I don't know if you got your taste back. So I sent you a trick. I want to see if it's real because it's all over TikTok.
Did she actually? Hopefully Friday. Yay!
It's some trick where like I think you press on your nose, somebody flicks you in the back of the head.
And press on your tongue.
And press on your tongue, somebody flicks you in the back of the head, and then like apparently all of a sudden you can fucking smell and taste again. Oh, all right. She didn't have to. It just came back to her. Good. All right. It's freaking A-OK, man.
Well, then you're pretty lucky then, because some people lose their taste and smell for like months. But yeah, dude, those cookies were so fucking good.
I was honestly, Sam, kind of banking on you doing the fucking trick to see if it was real or not. I was like, you're my only contestant for the true or fake test.
Well, it's either that or you get COVID.
No.
Just saying.
I vote no. I definitely vote no. Who's gonna flick me in the back of the head? I can't flick myself. Somebody has to stare at the back of my head.
Alright. I mean, I can do it. But
Just after I have COVID. If my taste doesn't come back.
or I could do it while, but I would have to have like a hazmat suit on.
I still wouldn't say for you to do it. If one of us in the house had COVID, it would get a lot more riskier actually being in the house for anybody, really.
What if?
I think the safest person to get COVID would be me. Because I could go out of the Waco doors and come right back in. Like, untouched from everybody. You guys just
Literally.
could not come down to my room.
Yeah. Because you're pretty isolated from the house. You have your own fridge. You have a TV and bed and everything down there. It's heated and AC and everything like that. Like, you're going to have the best AC and the best heat in the entire house because you're right next to it.
So it's like...
A pretty decent livable situation. But you would have to go somewhere else for a bathroom. You'd have to go somewhere else for showers.
Who says I would shower?
For 2 weeks?
No, I would definitely shower.
Sponge bath or something?
I don't even know. Because even if I did come here, you'd want to, like, not be in the house for 3 hours. And then go into the bathroom and deep clean the fuck out of it. So it's like...
And it's not like we have 2 bathrooms. We have 1 bathroom that has a shower in it.
I'll just say,
bathroom
we don't have 2 showers.
Right. We don't have 2 full bathrooms. We have a bath and a half.
But I mean, even if I used the downstairs bathroom, it would still be a lot worse.
It would be in the house.
It's
it would be
in the middle of the
the
house.
kitchen.
Yeah.
It's the way that bathroom is positioned. Just like Dad said, when you
it literally
fumigated
reaches the entire house.
Yeah, it reaches that. Yeah. It's a breezeway. It's literally like where every cycle of wind comes through. If something comes through the back door, it goes through the fucking front. If it goes through the front door, it comes through the fucking bathroom, through the front door.
You can pretty much see the entire house just from that bathroom with like a good 90-degree angle.
You literally just turn. You just turn. You make a 90-degree turn to the left if you want to see the kitchen and the dining room, and you take a 90-degree to the right, and you see the whole front room. So you pretty much see the entirety of the front house through that. You see where everybody comes in every day, where all the mail goes, and where everybody eats and cooks food. So eats and cooks food and comes in every day, and the stairs are right there to go upstairs. Yeah. So, all that air also goes straight upstairs. And guess who the first fucking bedroom is right at the top of the steps? Nate. Yeah. And it really wouldn't be that bad if he didn't have, like a bunch of health issues that we had to worry about. Yeah. And he also... Yeah, he was high risk to begin with, and now he's also on an immune suppressant. So, because of his normal overreactive immune response to certain things, like his stress, that's what they think it is, like overstimulation. So like if he gets overly happy or overly excited or overly mad or overly upset in some way that like triggers his like immune responses in some way due to like stress or something. I'm not sure if that's right, but it has something to do with that. Yeah. And because of that, it triggers his immune response, which is why he gets his flares.
He's gonna have like a very controlled like
everything. And he also has severe asthma. But they put him on that immune suppressant to keep his flares under control. So because now he's on an immune suppressant, his immune system is even at more risk, and he also has severe asthma. So now he's even a higher risk than before, within reason. Like, he's a pretty healthy kid. Like, he eats like a fucking monster, but he eats great food all the time, with the exception of like the occasional Friday pizza or like burger and fries on the weekends, the occasional Wendy's trip. Like, he really doesn't drink soda. He really doesn't eat fast food. He drinks milk. Like, he has protein shakes in the morning and for dinner. He has like tons of food throughout the entire day if he's home. And he like runs around, is super active all the time. But then he has all this other shit going on.
I think personally he's gonna be a badass motherfucker.
Oh, he's gonna be the fucking badass motherfucker.
He's gonna grow up, and like if he keeps doing shit the way that he is, he's gonna grow up. He's gonna be used to the protein shakes, used to like meal prep and shit. He's
gonna just get sauced,
beefy as fuck.
Absolutely fucking shredded.
I could see it. I could definitely see it with him being so active.
Him being so routine oriented, he just has to fit that into his daily routine, and he'll be able to do it like clockwork.
Oh yeah.
He does the same thing every day at the same time. At the same fucking time. He wakes up at the same time every day. He goes to sleep within reason, except for like weekends and shit, at the same time every day. He eats almost at the same time every day. Everything about what he does, his behaviors happen on the same time at the same points in every fucking day. Like, his brain is just so whatever that if like he keeps going the way that he's going, it's like OCD brain. So it'll be like, all right, I have to work out in the morning at such and such time, and this, I have to eat 7 meals and da 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 da.
Yeah.
He's gonna be.
He's gonna be good at it.
He's gonna be that motherfucker, man.
He's gonna be the motherfucker. Yeah. So you thought I was gonna repeat what you said, but
hey, buddy, just saying. Still didn't get COVID.
I reversed it.
Don't get COVID.
In the
it
middle
super
of
sucks.
saying it.
You did.
Yeah. You didn't even hear what I said.
You said you reversed it in the middle of something. I forgot what you fucking said at the last second, and then it was.
I was surprised that you got it, to be honest.
I was missing a bunch of these. I didn't need it. I was going to do it if it didn't come back. Sorry, dude. Don't get COVID. It super sucks. Don't get COVID. It super sucks. And
the Super Soaker.
The new Super Soaker from Nerf. It's called
COVID-19.
Soak it or nothing.
Mom, can you get me COVID-19? What did you say?
Yeah, can you just give me some COVID for Christmas?
Can you get me COVID-19?
I don't understand how Chris still doesn't have it.
Look.
Like,
that's some
they
serious.
Live in the same house.
I know.
They as soon as they found out, they started living in separate rooms. So at least they're quarantining from each other. But
Chris has to be doing like everything for her though. Like, it's gotta be like, does Luke go see Sam?
Probably not.
Because like, if
Probably
Luke goes
not.
to see Sam, then Chris has to
If
quarantine.
Luke went to go see Sam, Luke would have to stay inside of the room for 2 weeks with Sam.
Yeah, which just isn't possible.
Because if Luke gets out of the room, Sammy's gonna be touching up on Luke. If she sneezes and then touches Luke in a little bit before like putting hand sanitizer on, or coughs and it gets on Luke, it's gonna be on his fur. Luke isn't gonna get sick, But if he touches something outside of that room, and then Chris picks it up, and then Chris puts, does something, it's gonna go everywhere.
Man, it's gotta be some like.
I'm honestly surprised I didn't get it. My friend Sarah got COVID, and her man didn't get it until she was over COVID.
Damn.
What's up, Chris?
Hi, Booful.
How you doing?
Yeah,
Just living the dream.
COVID anymore. Woo!
Yay!
No, it was actually the day that she started showing symptoms, that morning, it was as per usual. We were in the same bed, everything was normal.
Right.
And then I drove her to the Med Express to get her test.
Mm-hmm.
Drove her home. Perfectly fine. After that, she was staying in the bedroom, and I basically, she was only allowed in the bedroom or the bathroom, really.
I had to Lysol the bathroom after I used it.
Yeah.
Damn.
And, dog slept with me. I tried to convince him not to go into the bedroom anymore. Which was difficult.
I'm sure it was.
Because all he wanted to do was sneak in there.
Yeah.
But it was funny. The next day, I went and got my rapid test because I called you about it.
Yes, I do remember that.
And it was negative. Then I went on whatever the fuck day it was, Saturday, Sunday. I still didn't have it when I did the antibody test. And then we just went and had it done 2 days ago. And I'm still negative.
Damn.
And Sam went and had it, and she's still positive, which we found out today that you could have a positive for the next 2 months.
Damn. Well, yeah, because it's just in your system, period, now, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I have the antibodies.
Right. So it's just gonna register no matter what you fucking do until it's just gone.
Exactly. But now that I'm not showing any symptoms, I'm not contagious anymore.
Okay. So it's kind of like the flu. After you kind of get rid of that 24 hours without fever, you're fine.
Yes. Exactly.
She's gone a week without a fever.
Okay. Well, what exactly were the symptoms? What did you end up actually have happen to you?
She had the whole 9 yards, other than shortness of breath.
Shut up. No, I didn't. So I couldn't.
Shut up. Go away.
Yeah.
I had on and off fevers. I felt the heat coming off of my face.
Damn.
I was that hot. I had a fever of
put a cold
100.
That
Shut
might have been
up.
a fix.
I had a fever of 101. I think it got to, but I think that's the highest it was.
Damn.
Yeah,
Sam, do you remember when I got my fever? I was like 103 almost every day.
Yeah, I remember that. I also remember when I was 105 when I was in high school.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Onions on your feet.
I had to put one cold bag of ice under one armpit, and then the other armpit I had to have the heating pack.
What?
Yeah. That's how what my parents told me I had to do, and then I had a cold rag on top of my head when I was little.
Under the armpits?
Under the armpit, and then one. So it's icy hot.
Kind of. Yeah. I had one bag of ice under one armpit, and then the other armpit was like a heating pack.
Damn.
It's really weird.
That's a system though. I feel like that has some ancient wisdom in there. Somewhere.
Not sponsored, but that does show you how icy hot works.
You bring all of the elements together. You have the ice. You have the just so cold. You have the heat, and then you have the water. And then the air brings it all together.
If your fever hits more than 104, you got to put Spanish onions in your socks and go to bed.
Ooh. Why?
Yep.
So you smell good when they find you dead in the morning?
No, you'll wake up with the onions are cooked and you don't have a fever anymore.
Oh, damn.
Yep. Saved my mom's life when she was 18.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Just cooking some onions with her toes.
My doctor of a great grandmother.
Damn.
They have a book in my grandmother's house. It's called Mother's Bible, and it's just basically witchcraft.
Did you guys eat the onions after?
For them out.
I was gonna say.
Wait, so Sam, it was just the fever?
Yeah, so I couldn't taste anything and I couldn't smell anything. I had on and off fever and I had a migraine.
Okay.
Really bad migraine and
Okay.
really bad cough. I still have the cough actually right now.
Okay.
But it's not as bad. And Dayquil, let me tell you, Dayquil and NyQuil saved my life.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Because the migraine went away completely. Like 1 minute I felt like my head was going to explode, and the next I was perfectly fine.
Yeah. With the Dayquil?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they put caffeine in it. And I know, at least for me, if I have like a cup of coffee or like a boost, genuinely get a boost, and I'm fine. Like whatever it is, it's. I'm pretty sure it's the caffeine that kills migraines.
Yeah, but whatever it was, it did the trick.
Saved your life.
The ibuprofen and a caffeine pill.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
Sudafed and not Sudafed.
So yeah, I took two. Chris got me the pills, the giant horse pills. So I would take Dayquil in the morning, two of those horse pills, and then before I went to bed, I took 2 of the NyQuil.
Okay.
And I sleep mostly through the night.
It's better than the suppositories I was gonna buy as a joke.
That would have been absolutely hilarious. Like, all right, honey, the only thing I can find is one thing that you just have to put where you really don't want to put it.
I found NyQuil as a suppository.
Like, listen, this night's sleep is gonna be a pain in the ass. Marcus is just shaking his head at me right now. This is but yeah,
Literally in your ass.
I'm gonna die anytime soon, according to him.
Damn.
Because we were talking last time you and me talked on the phone. I was telling you about my EKG thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my doctor says it's fine.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're not gonna die now.
Yeah.
Yay! No more dead Chris.
Yay.
Yay! Thank you for cheering.
So far, right now, the only person that we're worried about is our friend's aunt, but that's gonna be a whole thing.
Oh, jeez.
She's got lung cancer and COVID pneumonia.
Oh, fuck. No. She's got the fucking trio.
Oh yeah.
She found the gabagool.
The fucking gabagoo. Damn. That's some shit.
Bud, your mom says hi because me and Sam went and saw her today.
Hi. Hi.
I just saw her last night.
Yeah, she said. Yeah, she said you saw her. She saw you last night.
And Momo was loving you.
Oh my god, yeah. Fucking Sam, get this. Fucking Gizmo willingly just fucking walks up,
Ow!
sniffs my leg, and fucking just crawls in my lap. And I'm like,
She never does that to anybody but Mom.
I know. I'm like, all right, dog. Hi.
I know Mom was really surprised too. She's
Alright.
the one who told us about it. She was like, "Yeah, he just went right up in his lap."
I was
Plot
like,
twist, it was like, okay.
I was like, I'm waiting for him to like just snap and like bite my face or some bullshit.
Damn.
And
Dude, I feel like all the animals are coming together right now. Okay, let me ask you a question. Is Momo on the same level as Mama? And for those of you guys who don't know who Mama is my cat. We call her Fat Mama, aka Satan Cat. Well, she used to be Satan Cat, and now she's like my best friend. Because every time I come home, she runs to the front door. Every time I sit down, she, like, runs her head into my hand until I aggressively pet her. But previous to this year, like, maybe, like, a couple years ago, she had been, like, absolutely, like, the most aggressive cat towards me, my dad, and any other male that came into the house. She loved my stepmom. She loved any other girls that came in the house, but she hated dudes. We think that she was abused before we got her, but she like absolutely loves me now, and it seems like your cat that either is on the same level or on a different level.
I think it might. Momo is probably on the same level as Fat Mama.
Except, he chews your toes off in your sleep for no freaking reason. He did. He did.
Yeah.
I was sleeping in the bottom bunk at my mom's dad's house in the bedroom, and I left the door open so the cat could come in and out because I didn't really care.
Yeah.
He came in my sleep. I was dead asleep, and he bit my freaking foot.
Fuck.
He bit my foot and woke me up. I was dead asleep. I'm like, motherfucker, so I kicked him across the room.
God damn.
What's wrong with you?
Fucking Momo and his toe fetish.
So, I don't know. I feel like he grew out of that, like, because he's still got, like, a really big fucking foot fetish. Like, the first thing I did was sit down. The first thing Momo did was came over and sniffed my shoes.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Damn.
So...
It is sweet.
I mean, I guess maybe it's like they just tell you how hard you worked today, and he's like, "Man, I'm gonna just gauge how much affection I give him based off of the stank that comes out of his shoes today."
No, I don't know, because he would rub his face on your foot, and then he would open his mouth like your foot stunk really bad, and he's like, "Ew, why did I do that?" And then he does it again, and it's like,
I'm gonna aggressively sniff your foot fungus, get grossed out, and then do it again.
This is exactly what he did. He said something.
Listen, all things considered, I think Luke has everybody beat. Just saying.
How does Luke have everybody beat? What did Luke do?
There are things that cannot be said on YouTube.
Yeah, there are things that could, yeah. Yeah, Luke does have everybody beat. I wish we could talk about it, but we're not going to.
I mean, I could rephrase it.
No. You're okay. You're fine.
I got it.
You're totally fine.
Just make sure your dog doesn't make out with you in the middle of the night.
Like the ice cream machine. We'll just leave it there.
The soft serve ice cream machine that only serves chocolate.
Correct.
Dude, Marcus's fucking face. Oh my god. But yeah, Luke is at the top tier of that list. But it seems like Momo's toe fetish is a close second.
yeah, definitely.
Going back on your cat, though, our friend had a cat, Harley, that was severely abused, and
Wait, what was her name?
Harley.
Believe it or not, this cat's name was also Harley before we changed her name.
Oh, coincidence.
Shit's crazy.
Our Harley lost his eye to his owner.
Yeah.
He got abused so bad that he actually lost his eye.
They wrapped the cat in duct tape and then poured bleach on it.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah.
And gouged his eye out with something.
Ugh.
and then my friend reluctantly went over to the neighbor and taught him a slight lesson to not do that to animals.
Yeah.
Took the
And
cat.
now he only has one eye.
No, that dude still has both eyes, but he had a couple broken fingers and an arm.
Wow. Don't
Yeah,
fuck with the pussy, man.
Yeah, that was. I mean, she was a beautiful. He was a beautiful cat too.
Yeah, he was a beautiful cat.
He got the kitty AIDS though.
The kitty. That pussy was killer, man.
But crash.
Cha cha cha. Anyway.
That's like a real thing.
Is it? Oh.
I don't want to know why it's a real thing.
I don't want to know why it's a real thing.
I don't want to know why.
Well,
you know
obviously,
how it's a real thing.
if there's people AIDS, there has to be an equivalent for animals.
Well, I've known 4 cats that have had it.
Why?
Fluffy had it. My friend's cat Skylar had it.
Yeah, somebody who gets AIDS just takes blood, draws it from their arm, and then just absolutely sticks the fucking cat and just lets
No,
loose.
that's not what happens.
Kitty AIDS.
Well, a lot of the thing is cats do eat other cats' poop. And I
Yes.
think it comes from that.
Wow, this looks like
Well,
a pretty divine snack.
it's nice and warm. Just waiting for me.
Smells
Somebody
good.
just left it on the sidewalk.
What a pleasant surprise.
Didn't even think this was gonna happen to me on a Wednesday.
There!
Damn. Fucking kitty AIDS.
For your cat.
I mean,
lick
I
your
know. I'm
balls
pretty
and
sure
get your AIDS.
most koalas have herpes.
Not herpes.
What is it? Is it
Chlamydia.
chlamydia? It's the clap.
Yes. About 95% of koalas have it.
Yes. And they fucking pick the most difficult plant to eat in the world.
Oh, it's poisonous to them.
It's poisonous to them.
So
And they choose to eat it. They chose to make that plant the only thing that they eat.
well, you know how the baby koalas get used to eating eucalyptus, right?
Don't they like eat their mom's poop?
That is correct.
Yes.
For the first 4 years of their life.
Imagine you, yourself.
No, I don't want to imagine
Until a
that. I
4-year-old
don't want to
toddler
imagine that. I do not want
eating
to
shit.
imagine that.
Also, they poop in cubes, not circles.
All right, now that's a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. I might be able to get behind that.
Can
Square
we-
shits? Come on.
I need to set up a surgery where my asshole makes me shit squares.
Only geometric shapes besides cylinders.
I need to be unique.
you
You
just
know, as long as you're not pooping out pancakes from a ping pong accident.
ooh. I want to shit out like a dodecahedron. That's it's a 3-dimensional shape with 12 sides.
Definitely.
Yes. Or like a trapezoid.
It's like the reverse fucking block cube, where like it's got the cutouts of the fucking shapes, and you just put the shapes in and drop them. It's reverse. It's just like it just fucking comes right out of your ass.
Your butthole turns into that Play-Doh toy.
Your ass
that you had
is the
when you were
trapezoid.
younger. You just like, did you ever have that fucking Play-Doh toy? It was like a squeezer gun, right?
Isn't there a game that the guy makes poop and you have to flush it a bunch of times?
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of poop themed games for children.
Yeah, it's like Doggy Doo, where it's like you feed it and it shits
Well,
out.
there's
and
that,
it's like,
but there's also a toilet one.
I think it's like when you flush it, you don't want to like you have to like spin like the toilet paper.
You have to watch the dookie for as long as
And then you
possible,
gotta, like-
and the first person that looks away.
Well, no, you have to like flush it so many times, and then whoever gets squirted in the face as they're trying to flush it loses.
Oh.
So it's like doggy do, except it just doesn't shit. It's just like, it just fucking
watch
shoots
your
you in the
forehead.
face. Except we actually play with real toilet water.
With Play-Doh poop, and you put it in the toilet bowl, and you roll dice, and you flush it a certain amount of times, and eventually the poop will shoot out of the toilet, and whoever catches it first is the winner.
Damn.
You have to.
I have seen commercials for it.
Damn. I want to play. We can play on the podcast.
As long as somebody plays for Ralph.
Yes. Fuck, I keep forgetting to bring Ralph into the podcast. He's still on my dashboard. I stuck him next to my phone mount, and he keeps staring at me while I drive, and it makes me uncomfortable.
Oh,
No. No, I'm joking. Ralph is my car companion.
That's why you gotta start talking to him.
I know. I did talk to him the first day that I had him, but like, it's just awkward conversation, you know. I took him away, and it's just.
Hey, so how are you doing?
It's that getting used to each other period right now.
Oh, really? Oh, that's nice to hear. No. How was your day?
Marcus is talking to his Chip Ahoy cookies.
Oh,
You know, everybody needs a
really?
friend.
Yes, exactly. In any shape and or size.
what's your favorite color?
Inanimate or animate.
Blue? I would have never guessed blue.
Luke's best friend is the mirror because he's thinking it's another dog.
He just sees himself.
You know, that
Yeah,
was
and then
actually
he barks
Jarvis
at
for a
it.
little bit too.
He's an idiot.
And he tries to play with it.
I think it was every dog at some point. Like Honey, my other dog that used to live with my dad, she used to love looking at herself in the mirror when she was younger, like a little puppy. And we would. She also loved chasing Nerf darts. But.
Whoa!
Dude, that fucking dog would chase anything.
It's better than my dad's friend's dog. That dog chased lit fireworks.
Just see the fucking dog flying into the air. Ah!
I got it!
Got him too a few times, man.
Damn.
He's a lit off firecrackers. Dog
Says
will
some
run around the house and eat him, run away with him.
Oh my god. I've seen videos of people putting fucking firecrackers in toilets and just blowing up, just a little tiny pop, and then the fucking toilet bowl falls apart. Like it just like slides apart in half.
When you get into the union school, you'll actually learn about that, why it happens.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, damn.
That's
It's a safety mechanism, so if your ass is on it, you just slide right off.
If the pressure builds up from too much methane in the goddamn fart trapper, the fucking no, that's if your ass
slides apart like a samurai cut it.
that's the expense of if your cheeks just get like suctioned inside the bowl and you can't get up, the bowl shatters.
Nah, it's called water hammer. It's pretty fun to watch though. You do some cool shit. You get to blow up shit when you're in the school.
Yeah, I don't want to blow up stuff.
Apparently, the last class that I missed because I was here with the COVID stuff, they were a kid set a motor on fire.
Oh shit. Well,
It's expected. Sometimes it happens.
sometimes not.
Yeah, well, it's better to learn in a classroom than on top of a roof at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I have to go. So you want to hear about the boo boo that I made this week?
Again, did you lose the key to the steak body?
No. So I had a coil dropped off to us in the shop, and because of the shape and the size of it, it basically just looks like a big old flat queen sized like pallet.
Yep.
And you can only pick it up from the long side, not the short side. So I had to like position the truck and myself with the thing far enough to one side to where I could like balance it on the lift gate run the fucking forklift over to the short side and push it on.
Yep.
Because you can't lift it up. It just pitches itself forward and fucking falls if you try to pick it up from the short side. So I did all of that. I got to work early on Monday morning. I got to work at 6:30 to do that, right?
Yep.
Got it all done by 7:30. Was ready to leave. And found out from Christina that I wasn't supposed to do that until Wednesday. And I had to take it off the truck because somebody might have stole it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So I had to do all that in reverse, and I have to do it again tomorrow.
Sounds about right.
But I'm going to have an extra set of hands. So that'll also be nice.
It's coming in.
I have absolutely no idea, and everybody that talks to me about it is like, well, there'll be somebody in, either BJ or Vinny or Brian or somebody. I'm like, okay. And they were like, well, we would bring Chris Rael in, but he's out on COVID. And I'm like, yeah, I know.
Well, screw it.
Yeah, I mean, they're like I said, I'm pretty sure I told you they're trying to clear me for the Navy Yard, so I'll probably see you more often than not.
Fuck the Navy Yard.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's good that you get it because they wouldn't give it to the old chap guy
Oh damn.
because of his
Track record.
not so much track record, more incompetence.
Well, what's his name? Bill, right?
Bill,
The one of the other owners.
Dan.
Like I said, I've been doing some shit in the back, and when you come back, it's gonna be a little bit different. But I did some shit by the water cooler, just like some stupid like aesthetic-y shit. And he came into the back to fill his water bottle up, and he was like, "Damn, Nick, this looks really good." Like, all right, thanks, Dan.
Dan is a guy that will bend over backwards and give you the shirt off his back for you.
He seems like a really genuine guy. I have no qualms with him so far.
Nah, he's in a really good go. We actually have a couple guys that work for us that have gotten job offers, and these said people said they're like, we're not leaving Core until Dan leaves.
Damn.
Because they won't work anywhere else but with him.
Yeah. That's just true respect right there.
Yeah, and Dan's a really good guy.
Well, he seems like it. So hopefully I don't fuck that shit up.
No, especially because he's the one that's got to sign your reference letter when you join the union.
Yeah. So. Well.
It's so funny. Every time I walk into that shop, I don't know who it is that works at our company. Every time I walk in that shop, he's like, "Hey, Chris, how's the baby?" I'm like, "Still didn't have a kid, Dan." 4 years later, you're still asking me, and I still don't have a kid.
Still don't have a fucking kid, man. Come on.
Did you have a kid? Did you get married? And I'm like, "Nope, not yet."
Nope. Goddamn.
So I don't know who the hell just had a baby.
God damn it, Dan.
First one I know that had a baby that Dan knows about was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Damn.
I'm just so confused.
It's all right. Dan's the man. Dan the man may have declining memory, but still the man.
But how's Target there, bud? Since I feel like I'm leaving you.
It's good. Target is good. I'm still working a lot, but I mean, you know.
How's the gaming going?
Pretty good. I'm getting better. I just still have to figure out the new part that I need so I can start streaming again.
Nice. Me and Sam have been playing Sea of Thieves since she's been in COVID.
Yeah.
And we're terrible.
Yeah,
I'm gonna start YouTubing how bad I am, and I'd probably get like 1 million hits.
I really don't know how to play that game. I never really sought the interest in playing that game, so
Well,
It's a
yeah,
lot-
it's definitely for a particular fan base. So I mean, I don't blame you because you're more geared towards shooters and stuff, and it's more of like it's like an exploration game for pirates, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there also is there's usually like you're not the only person that's on the map though.
Right.
There are people, and if you choose to be that way, you can go and kill them and steal their shit,
Damn.
which we actually had to deal with a few times because the dude kept on burning the ship down. And but it's a pretty fun game, especially now because they started adding seasons like Fortnite. So every 6 months there's something new coming out.
Damn. I kind of wanted to play it and like just check it out because I heard a lot of good things about it, and then other people were like, yeah, it's just really not for me. But
If you get a good group of people together for it, like if Bud, you, Sam, and me were all playing together on the same map,
yeah,
on the same ship, it is a lot of fun because it's one of those like slapstick kind of animations where it's not like really good kind of thing. It's funny,
right?
A lot. I mean, just some stupid ass shit happens, and
yeah. But I'm sure the game is more centered towards like group play and having fun with a bunch of people, going on an adventure and fucking shit up.
Yeah. Skeletons are evil, bad.
Skeletons are evil.
Evil, bad, stupid, and green people.
Screw those green people. They can kiss my butt.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, they're basically indestructible. They're a pain in the ass.
Damn. I think I'm gonna check it out. I gotta check it out. I'm going to. I think it's gonna happen.
You guys ready for the new Oculus Rift?
Wait, what? There's another one coming out?
They keep talking about it
Like
on some forums that I've been looking at.
Oh, shit. And that's the bigger rig one. That's not like the Quest, right?
That's the one Marcus has. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Rift. Yeah. Well, that'll be that. I mean, I would be excited to see what they're offering with a new one.
Well, they keep talking about it. They're trying for like 2022. There's a company in Japan that's they're trying to push the newest Oculus Rift format out.
Yeah.
Come out with a game that's similar to Sword Art Online, or full open world.
That would be cool.
Basically converging Ready Player One into a MMORPG. Which
is like something that I don't understand why it hasn't happened. Because like they have I mean I guess it's like a lack of technology, but like they have what is it? What's the game that you play all the time? Not Beat Saber, the other one. Like where you can go around and just like change your skin and shit and fuck around and
VR chat.
VR chat. VR chat is like it's like an open world like hub for people to come to, and you can talk and like pick your own character and like do a bunch of different shit. But I wanted to see like something a little bit more like diverse. You know, maybe
the thing. So the problem with VR right now is the latency.
Yes.
So with this new game that they're trying to push out with the new Oculus Rift or whatever they're going to call it.
Yeah.
Where it basically puts you in a coma and you play mentally.
That would be cool as fuck. That would be cool as fuck, dude.
I think I saw
So
something about
Nick, I don't know if you've watched SAO or not, but it's basically the same line as Nerve Gear.
That's like thinking of like Black Mirror.
Yeah, like Black Mirror, or there was another fucking movie. There was a movie with fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger, and they put him into like a simulation. Fucking
Total Recall.
Yeah, Total Recall.
Yes. So they're basically trying to do that.
Fuck, dude, that'd be cool as shit. I'm sorry, but like, I'm really interested in the power of technology and kind of like merging, not merge. Eventually, it's gonna happen. Like, eventually, there's gonna be something in our brain to help us get smarter, whether that's a chip or something that we have to put into our spinal cord, or whether we have to go completely digital and make a copy of ourselves and put it onto a fucking direct line into the internet so we can expand.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, there's a group of individuals that are out of the wonderful state of California, and they actually, I think they still have a YouTube page open, and they're biohackers, so they do all of these technology implants on themselves to see how it works.
right.
Some things are good, some are bad. Like, there's a guy that can control his entire computer with the 5 chips that he put into his hand, and he has an RF reader pad, and he just moves his fingers. That's the mouse. If he types. It's really strange.
Yeah. But that's also really innovative at the same time, because you have people that don't necessarily have like the accessibility or the ability to do things like that, and just the expansion of like the accessibility. Like Elon Musk, he's making that Neuralink chip for your brain that it's for the beginning stages of it. When he first releases it, it's going to be pretty much strictly for rehabilitation for people with neurological disorders, which is, it's just really fascinating. But his end goal is to basically, what I like understood as some kind of like empath like connection between people's minds.
Yes.
And you have a knowledge between the people that are in that communication, the communicative state of whatever happens or whatever, and I don't know, it's just going to expand our horizons in some way and connecting to people.
I mean, they're a company that's making the contacts that mirror your phone,
which is also really cool. They first started that with the Google glasses. Yeah. Well, that was like the kind of lower res version, and not many people really liked it. It was kind of just gimmicky and didn't work completely how people liked it, and they were fairly expensive. So,
yeah, I think the main dilemma for the game, though, that I'm talking about, this open world virtual game, biggest thing that they're gonna come into contact with is like the sheer size of the game. Like, it's not going to be gigabytes. It's going to be terabytes. It's gonna be way worse than people thought that the new game size for, what was it, Cold War? I'm pretty sure Cold War was like between 130 and 160 gigabytes on first download. Something like that.
Yeah, when you got it from day one. And if you had a PS5, a PS5 comes with 850 gigs. Yes. So that's anywhere between 130 and 165 gigs eaten up right away. That's a big ass fucking game.
Yeah.
So
the new portable drives that are going to be coming out in the next couple of years, that also Japan is working on right now, are these ones that are, I don't know what's bigger than a terabyte, but it's upwards of,
I'm pretty sure it's a ketabyte.
So it's basically being able to hold 100 ketabytes.
Yeah.
Like, that's enormous. And apparently they're going to be so fucking expensive that nobody other than like Google is going to be able to buy it, because the internal discs are going to be made out of diamonds.
Yeah, so after terabyte comes petabyte, next is exabyte, then zettabyte, then yottabyte. So after terabyte is petabyte. So you said 100 petabytes?
Something like that. I know, it's whatever.
Petabyte. Okay, so let's put this in perspective. So there are 10 bits in a bits in a byte, 100 bytes in a megabyte, and then there's 1,000 megabytes in 1 gigabyte, and 1,000 gigabytes in 1 terabyte. So 1,000 gigabytes in 1 terabyte, 1,000 terabytes in 1 petabyte. So you have my phone right now holds 126 gigabytes total memory. So you have that's a lot. that is a large memory bank, and that's just what you need to basically run the game. Terabytes worth of fucking data on a you'll probably just need a singular drive to plug into whatever you're using just to run the game.
Yeah, but the way that they're talking about how big this game is going to be, it might be 1 petabyte for the game.
Right.
So you're going to have a gaming rig that nobody's ever seen before.
And that can process whatever is coming out of...
Yeah, I mean, like Bud, you and Bud would know better because I don't know anything about processors anymore. But
well, I
It would have
Marcus,
a processor that also like never seen before.
Well, you have the NVIDIA G30 3080 Ti. That's currently the best graphics card that's out. Processors are up to, I think, 11th or 12th gen. So you have like 12th gen Intel Core i processor. So that's what we're up to, and as far as I'm aware, that's the best of the best. And I don't even know what the specs are on it, so I couldn't even tell you what it can process in the first place. I know that the graphics card that I just said can process 8K or 12K.
Yeah.
And people use those things. People buy those processors, put them into like a junction, like 4 of them all together, and mine cryptocurrency with that shit.
Oh yeah. Well, to my understanding, we cannot conceive 8K yet.
No. Only because we can't really see a difference after 8K.
Yes. You can't tell the difference between the two.
Right. So, I mean, up from 8K, you're really not. It's not worth you buying anything.
Well, I mean, I think it's what we see now is somewhere like almost closer to 9K resolution is what we see, like day-to-day basis kind of thing. But the closer we get to it, we won't be able to distinguish ourselves. And the problem with this game is why it wants you to be basically unconscious is it's going to directly go into your brain, so it will be real.
Right. It's, yeah, and dude, if they can do that, I had a conversation with Marcus before about like being able to, like, the want to be able to feel in games. And I don't necessarily, like, if I'm playing a shooter, I don't necessarily want to feel like I'm getting shot in the fucking chest. But I would like to be, like, in a setting to where, like, I can feel the steps under me. If I want to reach out and touch the building, you know, to look around a corner, I want to be able to feel the bricks under my fingers. I want to be able to feel, like, the splash of a wave if I'm going onto the beach. You know? Yeah. I want the feeling, the texture, the immersion.
You want that, like, 4D experience.
Exactly, because I feel like once you get that, the so-called flow state that gamers get into and people get into in their day-to-day activities where they just get into that is going to be... The line that you have to cross to get into that is going to be removed completely. because you're going to be in it. You're going to be in it. There's no having to get into it because you're already there.
I mean, there are suits that you can buy nowadays for the VR headsets if you want to play Call of Duty on VR or whatever games compatible, like the same kind of thing. For that.
There's I saw videos about a vest that you can buy that like it sends like shockwaves into your chest and your abdomen,
Yes.
to make it feel like you have like gunshots. And there's like a treadmill that you can buy for like a movement aspect, so that if you want to feel like you're actually running to move, you can get that. There's a bunch of stuff.
I mean, we figured out sight, we figured out hearing, we figured out touch.
Right.
The hard that's going to be game-wise is going to be that ability to taste and smell.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to make something truly real.
Yeah, and I don't know if they'll be able to do that purely based off of just brain power. Because, like, if you're, say, like, for example, you're in fucking Crash Bandicoot, and you're Crash Bandicoot, and you have to go through, right, and you find some fucking Wampa fruit. You've never had Wampa fruit before, so what the fuck are you going to be able to remember like it tastes like?
Well, I think, with this whole mentaling image thing, so, like, I understand what you're saying about the Wampa fruit, but
yeah,
at it, what does it look like? It looks like a mango.
Right.
I mean, you know what a mango tastes like.
Yeah.
If you in a game open a bag of Doritos, you know what they smell like. You know what they taste like.
Yeah.
Add them.
Right. That's my only thing. Like, if they introduce something new, that's my only concern. Because, like, if you've never had something, how are you going to know what it already tastes like? That's the only point that I'm trying to get at. But I'm assuming that they'll either have something in place that resolves that or not, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe you just have to, like, you know, if you want to taste
or they'll just stop names for fruit and just call them what they are.
Right, exactly.
You know, I don't know what the hell a compa fruit is, but I know it looks like a mango, so it's probably going to taste like a mango.
Exactly.
Just call it a fucking mango.
Exactly.
But, I mean, that really be the only thing that I would see would be a difficult aspect.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something interesting to look forward to, especially, you know, and, I mean, look at, like, if you've seen Ready Player One.
Yeah.
It started with a pandemic.
Yep.
That's why this game was created, other than the guy, Holiday, wanting to make a universe for gamers.
Right.
And then everybody decided to not leave their house anymore and go into the game where you could earn real money. You could play the games. You know.
You could do anything you wanted.
All the money was converted to real world currency.
Exactly. It was the best rendition and idea that I've ever seen that comes into, like, what I would see being the best gaming world period.
Oh yeah, like if they were able to come out with Ready Player One, I don't care how much it would be.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm right there with you on that.
Like, even like there were even different tiers to that Ready Player One state. Like, you could have just the headset and like just the basic setup so that you could see and, like, move your hands. But there were also, like, you saw the execs, like, they had, like, the full suits and the treadmills and, like, everything like that. Like, they had all the fancy schmancy whatevers. So I'm sure that there's going to be different tiers to whatever this immersion state game is going to be.
The only thing that I hope and pray is they do take it after Ready Player One and do no on-screen ads.
Yes, no on-screen fucking ads.
You know, that would just be such a bother, and, you know.
Yes. I mean, I understand if you have to, you know, like, get your ad revenue in. Don't make it pop up in front of my fucking face while I'm playing shit.
Yeah, like, I understand if you're going, like, you know, in-game, you're going to a market, okay, yeah, pop an ad up.
Yeah.
Go somewhere. But if I'm out you know, blowing heads off of some kind of animal to make money. I do not want to see a ad for popcorn. It's just
Exactly. Like, if anything, I'm sure that they could sell virtual, like, real estate so that people can put virtual billboards up and sell their shit.
oh yeah, it'd definitely be ad space, but it just
Right.
not face kind of shit.
Right. Just not, don't put it in my face. Don't make it so that it's annoying while I'm trying to be in my game.
Oh god, bud, imagine playing in-world VR, playing that duck hunt game.
Oh,
That would be so cool, but so scary at the same time.
I don't know. Nick, I don't know if you watched that, but me and Bud watched that when we were at his mom's, and that was awful.
it was like that immersive 3D duck hunt game, right?
Just no. With the dog? No. Fuck that dog.
Like, could you imagine playing like Five Nights at Freddy in full dive?
Oh my fucking god.
I mean,
Dude, Five Nights at Freddy in person?
Slenderman full dive?
Dude, any horror game in person would be 1,000% piss my pants, dude. I swear to fucking God, that would be the scariest shit ever.
What's that?
They already have Five Nights at Freddy's in VR. And
Yeah.
that's already more of a I'm shitting myself moment.
Yep.
There's a guy on YouTube that does it, and it's like this. It's like a maze, and it's all in the dark, and it's for Oculus Rift.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's called, but I was like, man, Bud, if you get one, let me know when you're doing the Twitch stream, because I am watching that shit.
Alright.
Because I will pay you to shit yourself on screen.
Deus said if it turns into Ready Player One type stuff, you better hope they make it so you don't get trapped in the game. That would be fucked. I mean, if you're trapped in the game, yeah, that's more Black Mirror, but at the same time,
Day is talking about SAO, where the like I'm talking about. See, Ready Player One is you're awake.
yeah,
Is that comatose, where you're put into a coma to play the game with your mental wave, like your brain waves. And
Yeah.
in that show, the guy that made it traps you in there, and if you die in the game, there's a microwave in the helmet that you're wearing that melts your brain, basically, and it kills you. So you die in the game, you die in real life.
yeah,
That's what Day is talking about.
but
Which would definitely be an issue.
that would 100% be an issue.
That is all spawn. Fuck.
That would be interesting though, because like, how would you actually get out of the game? You know,
Well,
and if it's connected to the internet, what happens if you just lose internet in the middle of your fucking game?
So, going off BSAO, there is an internal battery on the helmet. So if you lose power, the battery can sustain itself, but your actual player, the character, basically is just laying on the ground in the game until you wake up and it's plugged back in.
Oh damn.
But that's how that worked. Like in the game, when people started to realize, like in the show, when people started to realize what was going on, they were actually talking about that. They said when a lot of people found out, there was just players laying all over the field, just sitting there while they were being transferred to the hospital so they can be hooked back up, and then they were awake again.
Damn.
I mean, it's definitely a scary aspect, especially with the full dive stuff, because you don't know what's happening.
Right, exactly. Outside, you have no idea what the fuck's gonna happen.
Because it shuts everything off. Now,
Yeah.
In the show that the SAO show, there is a new generation of what they call nerve gear in the show. That if you're shaken or moved, it gets it pops up on your visual screen that something's happening. You can log off and wake up. But you know, when the first one came out, that it was completely cut off. You could not feel the outside world.
Which is fucked.
You know, it'd be scary as fuck.
So you completed a certain point of the game where once you beat the game, you could be released. That was the point of the show.
Doing that, but in the most deafened room. Like, the room where, like, they turn the lights out, close the door, and you start going insane.
Oh, with the sensory deprivation area?
Yeah.
So, like, you did sensory deprivation while you were doing...
While you're in that game.
In the full dive. So you came out and you're in complete darkness, silence.
And silence. All you can hear is your heartbeat.
That'd be fucked. It'd be like you were getting fucking born again.
Like, because eventually, all you can hear... Like, you can hear the blood rushing, like, to your head, to your ears.
Yeah. It's just fucked, dude. Because, like, I love the idea of doing this. I love the idea of just, like, going full-fledged. It's like reading a book. Like a really good book for the first time. And you're, like, into it. You get your heart into the characters. You feel like you're there in, you know, the battlefield or the apartment or the park that they're in or you know, it's real. It's visceral. I want that feeling. I've always felt like if I was in the video games, I would do a little bit better. You know? Because it just adds that like tactical feel. Like I can feel my grip on the gun. I can feel my feet on the ground. I know how to shift. I know how to backstep when, you know, trying to parry a fucking sword, or, you know, I know how to cut these vegetables because I can feel the knife in my hand. And if they can do that with a rig, or even if you have to, like, go somewhere, like you had to do in Total Recall, and they just put you into this thing and it just knocks you the fuck out, I would 100% try that.
Oh, yeah.
It's just that lingering fear of, like, what the fuck happens when I'm gone? And if something happens, how the fuck do I get out? That was beautiful.
In the show, it's a simple, like, you move your hand and it comes up with your main menu. You can log out from there. And it's just basically a full shutdown. You'll just wake up like you just woke up from a nap.
Okay.
But
Shit, I would do that to sleep.
You're not sleeping, so your brain is moving. So even though you've been laying in a bed for 9 hours, you're still exhausted, like you haven't slept.
Yeah, because your brain is still going. It's not like you're actually resting.
Yes, you know your muscles aren't physically moving, but you know your brain is thinking that your muscles are moving, making you more tired.
Yeah. Did you know? I this is kind of an off-subject fact, but did you know that professional chess players, like championship level chess players, burn 6,000 calories a day just playing chess?
I didn't know that specific number, but I would imagine. I mean, the mental capacity, using your brain uses calories.
Yeah, exactly. It's just people don't think about it because, you know, burning calories is like, when you say burning calories, you first think of going to the gym. You know? Yeah. You don't necessarily think about, you know, like doing something mentally strenuous would burn, you know, things out of your body. You know, make you lose calories instead of just like kind of stagnant, not doing anything, you know. But yeah, SAO is really cool, and if they do something like that, I'm really excited. Even if they do something a little bit more immersive with like the Ready Player One type stuff, that would also be pretty cool, as long as it's safe.
Since they have different worlds to do different things, if the game did actually come out when they're planning it to come out, what game would you want to play the most in full dive?
Full dive?
What game would you want to play in full dive?
Skyrim. 100%. 100%. That is my 100% first upfront game that I would want to play because that is my all-time favorite adventure story. Like, everything about that game is my favorite. If I could be in Skyrim riding a fucking dragon, oh my god, do you know how awesome I would feel riding the fucking dragon?
So I know exactly how I feel, and I'm right there with you with the Skyrim. But I have a couple other ones that are like my top 4, really.
Top 4?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Marcus. You get your top 3 ready. You tell me your top 4. This'll be our last topic of the night because I do have to get up early tomorrow.
Definitely GTA would be up there.
Yes.
Just being able to do that, just be that type of person. Just go out and do whatever the fuck you want. Next would obviously be like No Man's Sky. Full.
Yeah.
After that would be Fallout.
Yes. Fallout would probably be my second, my runner-up.
Yeah, specifically though, the New Vegas one, not the newer ones.
Yeah.
But like if full world walked the whole planet, during the the Fallout game,
Yeah.
would be amazing.
Dea,
And then,
I know they would be awesome. Thank you for appreciating my opinion on dragons. Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
Skyrim is definitely up there with them, being the same type of game. But
Yeah.
the last one would be Cyberpunk without the glitches.
Yes. Well, apparently, I just saw an article yesterday. Apparently, they added a patch that fixed hundreds of bugs. So, may potentially be in business. I mean, there's still some pretty major problems, but we'll see.
But that definitely those be but the 4 that I would want to be there for that.
I 100% agree. I think any adventure game in general, especially those ones, the cool fucking games, like Cyberpunk, retro as fuck. It has like a retro aesthetic along with all that like cybernetic implant, fucking drug, sex, rock and roll, shoot your best friend in the face and then bring him to the doctors and put him into a new body and then go out and party the next day type vibe.
Now, that a lot of people might say that GTA and Cyberpunk are basically the same game, just 2 different timelines.
Yeah.
I would definitely do the Cyberpunk over to GTA, but to switch the GTA out for one would be Tom Clancy's
Rainbow Six Siege?
No, the one where it's the you're a merc and it's like a lot of open world.
Oh, your dad played it.
The Division.
The Division.
Not Division.
No?
It's like Cold War, like the multiplayer Cold War.
Yeah.
Zone, but it's Tom Clancy's version. That's open map. It's basically take Warzone and make it GTA.
Ah.
Of it, but I know it's Tom Clancy, but it's like an open world Call of Duty where you're not always in a mission. You can drive a car anywhere you want. There's there's side missions you could go and do. It's open world, but it's the same thing like Warzone basically.
Dang.
But I forget the name. You gotta look it up though. I forget the name of it is.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that up. But you have your titles.
I have 4.
You have 4?
I have 4.
Fuck. All right. Okay. Here's Marcus's 4.
So, my 4 would have to be Crackdown.
Okay.
I would die to be in fucking Crackdown. I'd want to be in BioShock.
Yes.
That would be
BioShock.
so fucking sick.
Yes.
Which one?
First one.
All
First one?
I would then want to be in Borderlands.
Ooh.
Is Is it Ghost Recon?
I just looked it up. It's Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Okay.
And then my last one. This is like it definitely does not need to happen, but Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool. Sunset Overdrive is a really quirky game for what it is.
It's really cartoony, but it's like
it just has such a cool vibe. It's like a zombie type.
It's like
game,
it's like a zombie
but like
infection type game.
Skater vibey like
parkour kind of. I don't know.
It's a game of its own kind, and I appreciate that you brought that different choice to the table because that's a cool game.
I was trying to think of it. I was like, damn, I was about to look it up and then I got it. I was like, yes. But yeah, those my top three.
With you, Sunset Overdrive. I didn't even think of that one.
I don't think I would have either. That was a
my definite top three are Crackdown, BioShock, and Borderlands. But
Borderlands, I can definitely agree with because that's also one of my favorite games. I'm replaying Borderlands 3 for the third time on my PS5.
It'd be so tough if you just like straight up just held your hand out and it just like gave you like a whole overview of everything that you have.
And everything.
Yeah. And
shit would be crazy.
So cool.
They would have to make so many partnerships.
Same thing with Crackdown though.
Yeah.
Imagine like you're literally running that fast. Like maxed out character.
Spider-Man, dude. Oh my god, how did I not say that? Fuck. Could you imagine Spider-Man? I didn't mean to cut you off, but that just came to mind as soon as I sneezed for some reason. Fucking Spider-Man, dude.
Spider-Man, Far Cry, like any of the Far Cry games, really.
I think
any of the superhero games. Ooh, Mortal Kombat.
Oh no! Oh no! Imagine getting fucking brutalityed and just feeling that.
Holy!
Oh wait a minute! Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. I was never like a Super Smash Bros. gamer
Mario Kart.
I didn't really. No, I was never like a big Nintendo player just because I didn't really have them. I always had a PlayStation in the house. But Smash Bros is pretty fun. I've had some fun with friends playing Smash Bros occasionally.
Sam, you got 4 games? Not even what's the Zelda game? Breath of the Wild? Breath of the
Zelda games would be pretty fucking interesting too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. What other games?
Oh, an intense Mario Kart.
Dude, I totally want to be in Pong.
You're the fucking ball. Ow! Ow!
You're the rink.
The most fucked up game of Mario Party. That would just be
damn.
horrifying.
Oh, you said Mario Party?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Fuck that game, dude. Holy shit. Some of those fucking mini games are so frustrating. The game is fun. The game is so much fun. So much fun. But some of those mini games, dude, oh my god, grinding my gears.
And obviously the original classic of Pokemon, like the newer ones.
Oh yeah. I feel like you could appeal to a pretty big audience with an open world immersive Pokemon game.
Yeah.
Literally everybody and their brother, sister, grandfather, grandmother, fucking aunt, uncles would all be like, yeah, let's go fucking throw some balls at imaginary characters.
What was that zombie game when you're trapped in the mall? Dead Rising.
Dead Rising would be interesting.
Oh.
What's the
dude, Left 4 Dead?
What's the one where they're trapped on the island? It's like Zombie Island or something.
Oh,
like
I played that. Fuck.
It was like Dead Island or something.
Dead Island. Dead Island's really cool. It's its own game, and you have to get into it, but it's cool. Hi, Madison.
I don't know if you've played it, but the one game that I would very like it's an older game, but Gauntlet Dark Legacy
I've not heard of that game.
it's a PlayStation 2 game and GameCube and I think another game, but it's very old and it's basically Dungeons and Dragons but a video game.
Damn, that would be cool as shit.
It's one of the most expensive games on the market right now, and I have the black label.
Damn.
Which I damn near disowned my brother for because I thought he sold it to Play and Trade years ago. Me and Sam moved to the apartment. I plugged in my PlayStation, and come to find it was in the damn CD drive.
Oh.
I've been looking for this game since 2013.
Oh my god. That must have felt great. That must have felt like you found like $1,000 in your coat pocket.
I opened because I plugged it in and it just started playing and I was like, "What the hell is it?" And it was like that. Dun, dun, I was like, "Oh my god!" Like, I just sat down and was like, "Oh my god!" Like this game's going for like $12,000 right now.
Damn.
And I cried a little bit inside when I saw it.
I'm sure.
And it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's so nostalgic because me and my buddies, especially on the GameCube when it first came out, it was GameCube. Me and my buddies would sit and play 4-player Gauntlet Dark Legacy all weekend. Like we would spend the night at each other's house, play Gauntlet Dark Legacy all fucking weekend.
Yeah. That's how Skyrim is for me, because I used to play that fucking game all the time. Maybe not with my friends, because it wasn't multiplayer or anything. But that was my favorite game to just go to and grind and explore and find new shit. It's like, that will probably be the game that I will never ever get sick of, even though it'll never change every time I go back to it.
Yeah. You know another game that would be good though? Forza.
Honestly, I would love to do fucking driving. Any kind of driving, like just sports car, just be like, all right, I want to drive, a Miata. I want to drive a fucking Supra. I want to drive a fucking Lexus, Lamborghini, anything.
Imagine playing like a Midnight Club.
Yeah, right.
You know, that'd be fun. But I mean, there's that like live in virtual reality Guitar Hero.
Haha, dude, that'd be cool as shit. Yo, fucking up in virtual reality Guitar Hero. Just like fucking up on the guitar, and you're just like blank, 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 and you have all those people in front of you like, boo, you suck.
Battle Block Theater, bud.
Wait, what?
You said what?
Battle Block Theater.
Oh,
dude.
shit.
How about Castle Crashers?
I feel like any game that we bring up right now that's anywhere close to nostalgic, we're gonna want to play in this virtual reality setting.
God, Rancher.
Wait, what?
If you even played Slime Rancher on Xbox,
Slime Rancher is probably one of the cutest games I've ever seen. If you haven't, by your look, you haven't played it. Go watch Jacksepticeye play it. His playthrough of it is probably the best.
It's one of them games that it's just so dumb and down to earth, and it's just so mindless. And
yeah, it's almost like a cookie clicker type mindless. Like you just like there's a little bit of exploration. Like the main thing is to like farm slimes. Like you're supposed to like get new slimes, create, like, if you get, like, 2 different ones, you can mate the 2 slimes and make a completely different slime, and the slimes, like, poop out gems, which is your money. So then you just make money and get new slimes and
all that.
Yeah, you get new new areas, new, like, biomes and stuff. It's cool.
Gotcha.
Imagine playing life Minecraft.
Yeah. Well, if I was playing real life Minecraft, I would be 6'4", because Steve is 6'4". I'd be so happy.
I'm finally doll.
No, I would play Minecraft in that and skin myself as an Enderman at its real height. Imagine how fucking tall and ominous you'd be to anybody that you play with.
Yeah. Oh, Sam. Gears of War.
Oh fuck! I meant to say Gears
Fucking
of War.
Gears, dude. Yo, Gears would be terrifying.
Holy shit!
Gears would be terrifying.
How did we forget the most relevant game in this whole conversation?
Yeah.
Halo.
Oh. Rip Halo Reach.
I thought about Halo, but I'm like,
obviously Halo 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
but could you imagine?
That's
ODST would be pretty cool to play in.
ODST was a, kind of an isolated game, right?
ODST I feel like would be a lot better in VR.
Yeah. I feel like the story would be a little bit more
Wouldn't it technically be AR at that point?
alternate reality,
I don't think it's alternate reality.
augmented reality.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, AR is augmented reality.
Yeah, augmented reality is just like a changed reality. Like you change your immediate reality.
Yeah. Wouldn't that
Virtual-
essentially be?
No, because you're not altering the space around you.
Yes.
If that makes sense. So like augmented reality would be like if I had glasses on and the things that I'm seeing through the glasses are changed, but when I take the glasses off, they're not there. But I'm still seeing my room.
Yeah.
So
that's
virtual reality is where you go into it. Like you completely, like we're talking about now, completely immerse yourself or put your headset on and see something completely different than the room that you're in.
Yeah. But that definitely though, Halo 3, facing the flood in.
Oh my god.
God.
We were just skipping past Gears here. How fucking terrifying would it be to see any one of those creatures running at you?
Yeah.
Any one of them. Any one of the enemies. Any one of them. Not even the bosses. Any one of the regular base enemies just running at you.
Run.
That would be like the main enemy, the main enemy from Resident Evil, the fucking the pizza skin guy, fucking Dr. X. Is that no? That's not Dr. X. It's like the Thing, but it's not the Thing.
Chris said another good one, Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Yeah. The Battlefront game.
Getting fucking choked out.
There's gonna be a completely open world Star Wars game.
Yeah.
With complete you can change your characters and everything, and
I think there is already.
Well, there's
open world.
there's gonna be there's Battlefront, and then there's the new Star Wars one with the one character.
It's like Jedi Uprising or something.
Yeah.
I
But
was gonna say I got it for my dad for the Xbox.
Yeah.
And it's open world, and he goes around, and it's he's got to try and get a lightsaber and shit. And...
Yeah, but the one that they're making is you can make your own complete character. I'm assuming because you make your own character, you're gonna be able to make your own lightsaber. But it's complete open world. You can go to different planets and have different adventures and stuff like that.
Now, since we brought up Star Wars, how about what if because in Ready Player One there was the option to go and live in a movie.
Yeah.
Imagine living in the world of Harry Potter or Star Wars or
anything. If they brought, it would be fucking weird, even besides movies, if they allowed you to copy a book or format a book into a digital world. So people that you can't have movies or games for every book series. So if they had some kind of print method or download method for the scenery, maybe the world that a book creates, That would be interesting.
Yeah. I would, dude. I would fuck up Avatar though.
Oh
Like
my
that-
god.
Oh, well, you guys probably don't know what it is, but playing Mecha Warrior when I was a kid.
Mecha Warrior?
Mecha Warrior, that was crazy. There was a what's the Titanfall? I think
Titanfall's pretty cool, yeah.
so. Mecha Warrior was a game back when Gateway the giant computers first came out. It was actually a game that came with the desktop when you bought it.
Yeah.
I was probably 7 or 8 when it came out. But imagine Titanfall, but you're in the suit constantly fighting a war.
Damn.
And Mecha Warrior was a game before its time.
Damn.
But that would be fun as hell.
I think I'm gonna leave it off with this. I think one game that a lot of us would play, and that would be a lot of fun if you still had the same abilities as the main character. I think we can all agree that we would probably jump into a game of Doom.
You know, I was gonna say Doom. I was just thinking that because they have that in Ready Player One, the Doom world.
Yeah. But like if you could just jump in to a complete hack slash splash and explode type fucking game and just rip apart demons for hours and hours and hours, that would be some cool shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can really do anything. I mean, Dante's Inferno, if you want to go that dark, and
Right.
Again, the horror games that we brought up earlier. I mean, there's definitely one that I would love to play. That's Alan Wake.
Yeah. There you go. I would honestly, I would want to see someone try to play Outlast in VR. Or that, like, yeah. Outlast is a fucking bitch and a half to play. And I know for a fact, if you're scared at all of anything, play either one of the Outlast games and you will shit your fucking pants.
How about Dead Space?
Dead Space can go fuck itself. I was so scared of Dead Space the first time I played it. I was pretty young when it came out, so whatever.
Weren't they talking about that into a movie?
I'm pretty sure they were trying to make it into a movie.
That'd be terrifying.
That would be terrifying.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So many options. It's just mind-bending.
Endless. But
You
that's
imagine.
we're definitely gonna keep talking about this. I want to keep up to tabs on information like this, especially because I'm really interested in alternate reality and technology and stuff like that. So we are going to continue this conversation.
What were your topics for tonight, by the way?
I don't even fucking know. I don't even know. I have no idea. I came up here like 2 minutes before podcast started and was like, all right, let's make this shit happen.
Oh, well, you know, we had the theme for tonight was nice night chat. So.
Yes, nice night chat. And well, at the beginning it was COVID vaccines, and now we're ending with virtual reality.
Which is awesome.
Yeah. It's perfect.
Oh.
But thank you for driving this conversation. I appreciate it. And the very interesting topic.
Yeah, look, I'm always happy to put my 2 cents in.
I appreciate your sense, sir.
Even though I don't have money.
Any change will do. But yeah, you have a good night. I will talk to you probably, hopefully, Friday or Monday.
All right, buddy.
Adios.
Bye.
Bye, Sam.
Bye.
I didn't mean. No, I feel bad.
What did she say? Wait.
No, she was like, bye. I hung up in the middle of her saying bye. I'm sorry. But yeah, I think we're done for the night. This is it was a pretty good podcast tonight, honestly. I really liked this conversation.
Even though I was an hour late.
It's fine. You came for the important hour and a half. Yeah. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate everybody who came out tonight. My camera is not over there anymore. But thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you like this video, drop a like. If you want to see more content, definitely subscribe. And follow any kind of social media that I have in the description. Marcus, thank you for joining us tonight. I appreciate it.
Cheese.
And with cheese, we are cheese. I keep looking over here like my camera's over here.
Cheese.
But, all right, we're going to get out of here. Thanks, guys.